Here's a hard truth no one tells you when you're young. You can go to college, land a good job, work hard, and still end up broke by the time you're 30. The reason? It's not how much money you make, it's how you manage it. The habits you build in your 20s lay the foundation for the rest of your life, good or bad. The scariest part? The mistakes that cost people the most are the ones that feel harmless in the moment, but they add up, quietly, painfully, until it's too late. The good news? You're watching this now, and that means you still have time. So close that Amazon tab, skip the iced coffee for a minute, and pay close attention, because these 5 financial traps could ruin your future, and you won't even see them coming. And the last one? It's the most dangerous of all. Even people making 6 figures fall for it. Mistake 1. Living like the future doesn't exist. It's easy to tell yourself, I'll save when I make more, or I'll worry about that later. But here's the truth. Later becomes never. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just about income. It's about how you spend. Lifestyle inflation creeps in. You start spending more as soon as you earn more. That $100 you spent this weekend on food and drinks, that's future rent. That's money you could have invested. That's time you'll have to work later instead of retiring early. Have you ever noticed how 2 people the same age can live completely different lives financially? One's building wealth, the other's drowning in stress. Same job, same salary, different mindset. You don't have to be cheap. You have to be intentional. Live below your means now so you can live beyond your dreams later. But if budgeting is one side of the equation, debt is the other, and it's a lot sneakier. Mistake 2, treating credit cards like free money. Your first credit card feels like freedom, but freedom without control, that's chaos. Credit cards are useful tools if you use them right, but most people don't. They swipe, spend, and forget until the interest hits, and it always hits. The average interest rate on a credit card in the US is over 24%. That means every $1,000 you carry could cost you over $200 a year for nothing. Would you ever take out a high-interest loan just to buy a burrito? Probably not. But when you swipe for everyday stuff without paying it off, that's exactly what you're doing. Use credit cards to build your credit score, not to fund a lifestyle you can't afford. Pay off the balance in full every single month. No exceptions. If misusing credit cards is like playing with fire, the next mistake is like skipping insurance in a thunderstorm. Mistake 3, not investing early. This one's painful because the price you pay isn't obvious until it's too late. You think investing is for older people or for people with money, but it's actually the opposite. Investing early, even if it's just a little, is your greatest financial advantage. Why? Because of compounding. Money makes money, and that money makes more money, but only if you give it time. Let's say you invest $100 a month starting at age 22. By the time you retire, you could have over $500,000. Wait just 10 years to start? You'd need to invest 3 times as much to end up in the same place. The earlier you start, the less effort it takes to build real wealth. You don't need to know everything. You just need to start. But what happens if life throws a curveball? Job loss, medical bills, sudden expenses. That's where most people fall apart. Mistake 4, not having an emergency. Fund life doesn't wait for you to be financially ready. It just happens. A flat tire, a hospital visit, a layoff. And if you don't have money set aside, you go straight into panic mode. Or worse, debt. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. It keeps you from falling hard when life punches you in the face. Start with $1,000, then build up to 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Don't invest this money. Don't touch it. Keep it in a separate high-yield savings account where it's safe but accessible. This is the difference between a minor inconvenience and a major crisis. But now, let's talk about the most dangerous mistake of all. The one that feels like success, but slowly kills your wealth. Mistake 5, thinking a high income equals wealth. This is the biggest trap young professionals fall into. You land a good job. You start making real money. You upgrade your apartment, your clothes, your car. People think you're doing well. You feel like you're doing well, but behind the scenes, you're barely saving. You're deep in debt. You're stuck in a cycle. Income is not the same as wealth. Wealth is what you keep, invest, and grow, not what you earn and spend. You could be making $150,000 a year and still be broke. Or you could earn $50,000 and build a 6-figure investment portfolio by 30. It's not about income, it's about behavior. Don't try to look rich. Be rich. And if there's one force that can turn even a modest income into long-term wealth, it's what we're about to show you next. Your wealth starts now. If you're in your 20s, the game is far from over. In fact, it's just getting started. Avoid these 5 mistakes, and you'll already be ahead of most people your age. Because building wealth isn't about luck. It's about consistency. It's about habits. And it's about time in the market, not timing the market. You have time. You have access. Now all you need is action. And if you want to take the smartest step today, learn how compounding can completely change your financial future. Click the next video on your screen to discover how the power of compounding builds wealth silently, quickly, and almost automatically if you start early. Your future self is waiting. Don't make them wait any longer. For more amazing videos, please like, share, and subscribe our channel.